Alright guys, today I wanted to talk about how many watches do you actually need, and really what happens after you get your first Rolex. What do you get after that? And I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say you don't need to get anything else. I think collectors in general are hoarders, and this video is really for like just the regular guys, not collectors, who are gonna go out there and buy every single Rolex, sports model, every Patek, every hot AP. This is just for a regular guy who wants a nice watch. I honestly don't think you need more than one watch. And so, you got guys like London Watch Collector. He's got every Rolex sports model. That's a collector. I'm just a regular dude. I just wanted a nice watch. I was exploring some other models, but I really think I could just live with one watch. And you look in the forums, you scour the internet, and everybody talks about having a piece from every genre. For example, a chronograph, a dress watch, a sports watch, and that's the perfect three-piece collection. I'm just gonna go ahead and say you don't need to do that. You don't need a GMT if you're not flying a lot. In fact, if you are flying a lot, you actually don't need that watch at all. You don't need a dress watch if you work in an office. You can just wear one quality watch. And so I'm just here to tell you, you don't need to obsess over these things. And once you do get your first Rolex, you may be thinking like, okay, what's next? Do I get into an AP? Well, an AP is just going to be a nightmare when it comes to servicing. And yeah, you're gonna have people saying if you buy an AP, you're not worried about servicing, but it's just a hassle. And most people who get an AP, they might get rid of the Rolex to fund the AP. But if you're gonna go that route, if you're gonna get an AP, I would say keep your Rolex. I hear it time and time again that a lot of collectors, they always go back to Rolex. They're just way more dependable, way more reliable, way more versatile, under the radar, unless it's fully gold. And same thing goes for Patek, they're delicate movements. It's going to be a lot to service, and really at the end of the day you can only wear one watch at a time. And I'll also talk about fashion in general. Times are changing. I work in an office, but look at me. I've got just a dress shirt on. I got a sweater when it's cold, and that's good enough. In fact, if I was wearing a suit on a daily, it would actually be a little bit weird. People might take that the wrong way, as if I'm better than them or whatever. And same thing goes with ties. Ties are out of fashion, and same goes for watches. You don't need a dress watch just because you wear a dress shirt. And then just going back to appreciating the one really beautiful, nice thing that you have. As a kid, I would just say I had a toy that I just very much cherished, a red car on a string that would pull around everywhere I went. And nowadays you see kids with like millions of toys and video games and Legos. And so I find that because times are changing, more people just need more things to keep them entertained and happier. Whereas if you just have one, you just end up cherishing that little thing a lot more. So that's what I'd say about that. Just remember, you don't need all those crazy genres of dress watches and pilot watches and a field watch and a dress watch. Just get one good watch and you're good to go.